Online dating can be a minefield. You try to figure out who's real, who's got a sketchy past, and who's just flat out lying. It's a mess. But then an app popped up promising to change all that. It promised to make dating safer for women. This app shot to the very top of the App Store and everyone was talking about it. But then something went horribly wrong. Stick around to the end of this video because I'm going to reveal the full shocking truth about what happened and what it means for everyone trying to date online. This app, called T, was designed to be a game changer for women. Its entire mission was to make sure women never had to worry about their safety while dating. Think of it like a Yelp for men. Women could sign up, get verified, and then anonymously share information about the guys they'd met or were interested in. It was a way to get the tea, as in the gossip, on men in their area. Want to check if a guy you're talking to has a criminal record? See if he's married? Or find out if he's tricked other women with fake identities, what they call catfishing? T was supposed to be the place to do it. One woman even said she used the app to investigate a guy and found over 20 red flags, including serious accusations like assault. She immediately cut off contact, and she said she couldn't imagine how bad things could have gotten if she hadn't known. Signing up for T was simple, but it required something big. You had to take selfies. The app said these selfies would be deleted after they reviewed them. This verification process was key to making sure only women were on the platform. Men were completely locked out. In just a few days, over 2 million users asked to join the app. Downloads exploded, jumping a massive 525% in 1 week. The app quickly reached 4 million users and hit the #1 spot on the US Apple App Store. It seemed like T was on its way to completely changing the online dating scene for women, building a secure, women-only community. But then, disaster struck. The app suffered a massive security breach. Hackers found a way into its systems. This wasn't just a small leak. It was a huge problem for an app built on trust and safety. The company quickly confirmed that there had been unauthorized access to their data system, and they said they were working nonstop with cybersecurity experts to fix it. This hack was first reported by a media outlet called 404 Media, who said it was users from a site called 4chan who found the exposed information. So what exactly did these hackers get their hands on? A staggering 72,000 user images were stolen and leaked online. To break that down for you, 13,000 of these images were selfies and photo IDs that users had submitted specifically to verify their accounts. These are highly personal pictures meant for security, not public display. Another 59,000 images were from public posts, comments, and direct messages within the app. These were pictures that users had shared, thinking they were safe within the app's community. The company stated that these publicly viewable images were actually stored to help meet law enforcement standards for preventing things like cyberbullying. Here's a small bit of good news. No email addresses or phone numbers were exposed. That's a huge relief, but it doesn't change the fact that tens of thousands of sensitive photos are now out there. And who was impacted? Only users who signed up before February 2024. If you joined after that date, your data is safe, according to the company. T's message to its users was that they didn't need to change their passwords or delete their accounts because all the data had supposedly been secured. Now, you can imagine an app designed to protect women's privacy gets hacked, exposing their images. That's a serious blow. But the controversy surrounding T goes even deeper. Even before the hack, T was facing a lot of heat. It was called a man-shaming site and vigilante justice by some critics. Think about it. Women could post information, including photos, about men without their permission. A female columnist for the Times London newspaper who signed up for the app straight up asked, with T on the scene, what man would ever dare date a woman again? That's a harsh take, but it highlights a major concern. The app was designed to empower women, but it also raised huge questions about men's privacy. A lawyer specializing in online defamation and harassment cases, Aaron Mink, said his firm got hundreds of calls about the app. People were furious. They were getting named, they were getting shamed, and they felt targeted. This lawyer wasn't surprised that T was attacked. He said that these kinds of sites create enemies, putting targets on themselves. It's almost like they invite the very attacks they aim to prevent. Legally, things get tricky. Back in 1996, Congress passed a law that basically protects websites and apps from being held responsible for what their users post. So the app itself might be in the clear. However, users who spread false or harmful information can absolutely be sued. Now, here is an interesting twist. In May, a judge in Illinois threw out a privacy lawsuit from a man who had been criticized in a Facebook group similar to T. So it's not always a clear win for those suing. Still, individual state privacy laws might offer other ways for people to take legal action if their photos or personal information are posted in a damaging way. This whole situation just shows how complicated online privacy can be, especially when you mix dating with public reviews. So, what's the real story behind T and why was it created in the first place? The founder, a software engineer named Sean Cook, started the company in 2022. He said his own mother had some truly terrifying experiences with online dating. She unknowingly dated men with criminal records, and she was catfished, meaning men deceived her using fake identities. He wanted to create a platform where women could help each other avoid these dangerous situations. His vision was to build a safe space, a community where women could anonymously vet men and share crucial information. The irony here is brutal. An app founded to create a safer dating environment for women, born from a desire to protect against online dangers, has itself become a victim of a massive security breach, exposing the very users it sought to shield. This hack underscores the critical challenge of online safety and privacy, especially when personal information is involved. The incident with T reminds us all that even the platforms designed with the best intentions can still fall prey to the persistent threats of the digital world. It's a stark reminder that while we seek connection and information online, our personal data remains a valuable target for those with malicious intent. For everyone out there navigating the complex world of online dating, this is a clear warning. Always be aware of where your personal information lives and how it's being protected, because even the best intentions can't always stop bad actors. That's the full breakdown of the T app hack. What do you think about this situation? Let me know in the comments below. If you found this information valuable, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel for more insights into the digital world, and hit that bell icon so you don't miss any of my future videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.